Welcome back, everyone. It's Liz.Aesthetics. I am back with a lash video now. My vacation videos are done for now. I mean, there's no vacations planned in the future yet, but with vlogging, I enjoy vlogging, so I'll probably pop some here and there, but I know you guys enjoy more of the lash extension videos, because who doesn't? As a lash tech, we love these kind of videos, these how-to videos, these tips. Just anything lash related in the video is enjoyable. If you hear noises in the background, I'm sorry, they're renovating another suite. So let's get into it. So as you guys can see, I have my supplies. We are going to do an updated how to fan by pinching. That first video was me getting the hang of pinching. So now that I've been doing it longer, I feel like I can make them faster now. So I'm still not perfect at it, but we are going to do it together, okay? I'm learning as much as you guys are learning as well. So if, again, any questions you guys have, please drop it down in the comments. I'll respond to you guys as soon as I can, and give you any tips, extra tips that you may need. Whatever you don't understand, you just message me on the comments. Product wise, same products as before. Maybe the glue is different. I can't remember what I used last time. But we are using JN Beauty, the Teflon Bond. I've been using this for quite a while now. I enjoy it. I'll post videos of my retention with this, and retention is great. My humidity and temperature in this room can get a little warm, but humidity is not as high now that it's getting cold. Right now it's November, so right now the humidity is 20%. So in temperature wise, 74.3. So that's what we're working with today. So far I've been enjoying this glue with that humidity level and temperature room level. In summertime it worked amazing as well. I still enjoyed it. So I'll still keep you guys updated if I still use this glue or if I find something else. Another thing, what do you guys think about my nails? I know they're crazy different, but thanks to Gloria, Nails by Gloria V, she did these. So go follow her Instagram. But thank you, Gloria. I love my gold chrome nails. So products, glue. We're gonna be using a spoolie to brush out our lashes on the strip. Tweezers, you guys, I swear about this tweezer. I love it. It's the Slim Boot Gripopotamus tweezer from oh my gosh, guys. Having an accent is hard. Lash Artistry. I will link them down below. I'll link everything again down below in the description, so it can be easy for you guys to just click and go. So I do recommend these. I enjoy these. I have a whole bunch of them. I bought which one's I forgot what they're called. I'll link them in here. If the ones that are called, but it has like the little ridges. I forget what is it, a fiber? Something like that. You guys know what I'm talking about. But I have purchased those, and those work well as well. And but yeah, I'm using the regular ones this time. So yeah, Lost Artistry. So we're using those tweezers. I like to use a glue cup for my glue holder, because they also have the ridges as well. And I'm using C Curls 0.03. As you can see, I have the different lengths on the strip, so I can show you how to do each one. But from V-Ice as well, the premium. I've been using them for probably a year and a half now. and I enjoy these very much. I'm always repurchasing. Yes, they are affordable. Yes, I have a discount code, so I'll pop it on the screen right now, so you guys can enjoy discount, so you can try these out if you haven't, or keep using it when you order lashes. You know, shoot, might as well keep using that code, so after each checkout you repurchase, reload your stock, use that discount and save money all the time. It's not just a one-time use, okay? Use as much as you can. But I like to use a 0.03 because I feel like I can just customize the set very well. So if somebody with thin lashes want a fuller look, then of course with the right amount of lashes, but I can automatically just go straight to using the 0.03s comfortably. And then if someone with regular lashes, they can still use these. So I've been enjoying the 0.03s. Of course, each thickness will give you a different look because of the thickness of it. But I tried to use 0.05s, 0.07s in the past, but that was in the beginning of my fanning, you know what I mean? I still wasn't getting the hang of it, so I got used to the 0.03s when I got the hang of fanning, and that's what I'm used to. So that's what we're gonna be using today. So let's get into the fanning. So I'm gonna move these to the side. We'll zoom you guys in. So I'm going to show you guys how to pinch 9s, 10s, 11s, 12s, and 13s today. So I'm going to shake my glue. I have my wipe ready. As you can see, there's a whole bunch of glue already on it. I like to keep using it until there's no more room, so you don't have to keep wasting glue every time. You know what I mean? We're trying to save money nowadays. All right, we're gonna put it in that little spot. I put like 2 little drips till like it's at the bridge of it. And then I burp the bottle, clean the nozzle, and we're ready to go. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and brush these lashes. And please, I suggest you guys, I know what helped me as well is pulling my lashes out while I'm watching a video of how to do this and do it with the girl. So I would suggest you guys to do the same if you're able to. But go ahead and brush those lashes, girl, till you see them that they're getting fluffy. And what this does is it helps detangle any lashes, spreads the hairs out a little bit better, and when we go in and fan, they spread out really well. You can go like this to the sides, up and down, go like that. All right, should be good enough. I'm gonna start from the bottom to the top. So how much of hairs you want to get depends on what the look you're going for. So if you're trying to go for a hybrid set, of course, go don't grab too many hairs, and I'm gonna put you guys in a different angle. Okay, so I hope this it's a good angle for you guys to see how much to pinch. I'll probably zoom you guys a little bit closer. Also, don't mind the tile. You see how much is getting used out of this. Like it gets used a lot. And I got this tray on Amazon. Comes with a lid as well. Comes with the lid as well. So just like this, and then you cover it so it can be clean. All right, so let's get into it. I'm gonna zoom you guys a little bit more. So let's say I have a client who wants a hybrid set. So with the hybrid, depending on also how full they're trying to get it, because you can change the density of it. So density means the fullness of the look, or how dark their set is going to be. So hybrid, you would imagine the person doesn't want it too full. So they're in the middle of a classic and volume. So when you think of volume, what do you think about? To me, I think about a dark look, where hybrid is going to be a lighter look. Then you got classics that are more of a natural look. It doesn't have any fullness to it, maybe a little bit because of the extension. The thickness of it gives it a little fullness to it, but if anything, is giving them length for classic sets. Hybrid should be in the middle. So I'm gonna adjust how much hair I'm gonna grab, and I'll teach you or talk about how much hair I grab for each set that I do for hybrid, volume, and mega volume. All right, so I make sure my tweezers are not sticky, because if you feel like they're sticky, and how I check that is going like this, open, close. So if you feel like any stickiness is getting is on your tweezers, make sure you clean that. Because if you go and grab and your lashes are not gonna let go, it's just not gonna be a good time for that. For hybrid, we're gonna work with hybrid. So for hybrid, I like to pick up this much. So let's say probably like 10 lashes. But then again, this is when you can adjust your thickness of the extension. So since we're doing 0.03s, if you want to pick up less hair than this, then go up to 0.07s or 0.05s. The hairs are more thicker, where you can grab less, if that makes sense. Whereas 0.03s, they're so thin, they're the thinnest ones. Well, there's 0.02s, but right now we're working with 0.03, so they're really thin. So they're gonna give the set a super light look, almost like a little upgrade to a classic. But also, depending on how much natural lashes the client has. So if the client has sparse lashes, and I'll put pictures so you guys can see what those lashes will look like. So if someone has sparse lashes, they're not gonna have a lot of natural lashes on their lid. So there's a lot of gaps, there's too much space, they only have so many natural lashes. So if they were wanting hybrid, I would pick up a little bit more hair. So yeah, like this amount. Maybe a little bit, even a little bit more, because we're trying to give them a little darker look. And this is when asking for inspo pictures, so you can understand what they're looking for. You know what I mean? Instead of just assuming what they want. Inspo pictures are gonna help in what you're gonna look for in those inspo pictures are the density, so how full they are, the length of it, and then the curl as well, and the style. So those are the 4 things that you want to look at when you're looking at inspo pictures. Also, is it going to complement their eyes as well? So 5, so their eye shape. And then you also want to ask questions. What do you like in this set? So you can hear what they are saying. What do they like? If they say like, oh, I really like this texture look, I like the long pieces, and I like the cat eye look, whatever style that is. And then, but they didn't mention the fullness, they didn't mention the length. So that's when you ask the questions. Okay, so how do you feel about the length? Do you feel like it's too long, or do you want to start off something short? Especially if they're beginners, they're first timers, I recommend to start them with the short set. Something you want to measure their lashes with an extension, so doing a side by side, and see where they're starting at. And it's an estimate, it doesn't have to be spot on. So you grab a C curl, is easier to get the match of it. Put it right on top of their lash and then see if it kind of matches their length, and that's their starting point if it is. And then you can go 2 or 3 lengths longer than their natural lash. So that is a good starting point for them. Most of the girls like to stay there, or sometimes like, oh, let's go 1 length longer, let's go 2 lengths longer, but also let them know if you go any longer than what is recommended. So you can probably go 2 lengths longer and still be safe. So going 5 longer than what they have, but also let them know if they go any longer than what you recommend, there's going to be issues with retention, because the natural lashes are only able to hold so much. And also there will be potential damage on your lash extensions because your lashes are not long enough to hold that length. So all those are the questions that you have to ask, and also explain the whys. Why can't you not have this long length? It's because your lashes are this short, and if, let's say the girl measured at a 9. So this is how I would explain to them. Sorry if I'm just jumping everywhere. I want to make sure that you guys are understanding how I go about things as well. So let's say the girl measured at a 9 at her natural length, and I recommended her to go 2 or 3 lengths longer to start off, and this is her first time. So she says, oh, okay, can we actually go longer? So you check her lashes, see the health of the natural lashes. Do they look damaged? Are they super thin? Are they really fragile? Or are they strong? Are they thick hairs, dark hairs? Where they are able to hold long length possibly. So if she was a client who wasn't able to get long lashes, the way I would explain it, you can probably go 1 or 2 lengths longer than that. So 14 as your longest. I don't have it on here, but 14 I will let you be the longest, but I wouldn't go any longer than that because your lashes are this short, and going anything longer will keep damaging your lashes after time of getting them done. Yes, I can apply it because I'm just applying it with glue, but the point is we're trying to keep your natural lashes as healthy as we can so you can have lash extensions for a longer time without any damage. So my recommendation is either 13s or 14s if you wanted a longer length. And then that's how you would explain it, and they should understand. If they are still trying to get their 20s and all that stuff, maybe they're not for you, okay? Just turn them down. Like, I'm sorry, I don't feel comfortable with doing that length on you. Maybe somebody else who can possibly do that would, I would recommend you go to this person who does long lengths or whatever, you know? So don't be afraid to turn away clients. But most of my clients usually understand why. And so that's how we would go about it. Anyways, back to this. So for hybrid set, I would pick up this much right here. All right, so when you pick up, you want to make sure your tweezers are straight and to the line of the strip. So you want to kind of match that. So you're gonna pick up. All right, and then I'm gonna put tight pressure onto the tweezer and pull to my direction. Bam. Okay, here's my sound effects from the last video. All right, so once you got this, then what we're gonna do is I'm gonna move this out the way for now. And then, so what we're gonna do, let me focus you guys. All right, so sorry, I have glue on my fingers. Excuse my nails. We're going to pinch the bottom. So pinching doesn't mean actual pinch, like if you're gonna pinch your kid, pinch your man. So we're gonna put pressure. So that's what I'm gonna say is pressure. We're not pinching. We're not whatever other terms you kind of hear. I'm gonna use the word pressure because that's what it is, pressure. So when you go, I'm gonna go slow. You want to start off slow. Don't go right all the way in and just automatically do it. Just follow the video the way I'm doing it, and it should help you. So I'm gonna close, and now I'm going to put slight pressure, like barely, like if you were to pinch yourself, just barely pinch, just like this, just a barrel. We're not squeezing, you know. I already messed it up. Let me go pick up. Okay, so we're gonna put light pressure, so go slow motion. You're gonna move slow. So we're gonna see if you can see. So we're gonna go slow motion, slowly putting pressure on the extension at the bottom. At the same time, right now I have a tight grip. As you can see, my nail, my finger is getting white. That's how tight it is. So I'm gonna loosen a little bit of pressure without opening my tweezers. So we're not opening the tweezers at all. I'm gonna go like this so you guys can see probably the top. I'm gonna loosen up the pressure from my thumb, just so it can allow the extension to move. Let's see. And it's kind of hard right now because my camera's in front of me. My nails are long. So let's see. Hopefully it doesn't lose focus. All right, so light pressure at the bottom. Loosen up some pressure on the tweezers. And you're not opening. And then once you got a fan, or it looks like it's open a little bit, just tighten it up. Tighten that tweezer up. And you got a small fan. So this is a narrow fan. A narrow fan will give you a more dense look, more darker look compared to a open fan. So an open fan, you will go in back again, plus light pressure, and lighten up the thumb pressure off the tweezer. And then keep going until you are satisfied. All right, and then you got that. Kind of. It's not too perfect, but hey, we're practicing right now. No judgment. So this would be a open fan. This will create a fluffy look. But also depending on how many lashes that client has. So if they have a lot of natural lashes, then it will give it a darker look as well. So keep doing it until you feel satisfied. All right. So that's how I'm gonna go. And hopefully it worked for you guys. If you feel like it did not work and you're still struggling, pause the video, rewind, and start again until you're able to pass this section. Again, we're gonna keep fanning the rest of this video, but to understand the process of how I went through this, then I would suggest to rewind the video to where we started pinching. So after this, we're going to dip it into the glue. So we're gonna seal that bottom. All right, so let me try to get closer. All right, so now that we got our fan, we're going to tap the top of the glue. We're not dipping all the way, especially if you want to save your lash extensions and you want to pre-make them. This is okay. So this is a way to save them without using so much glue, and you're able to use them again on your clients. So you're literally going to just tap on top of the glue. Hopefully you guys can see. We're gonna go tap just the tip of that extension. We're going to slide through these grips, and then I make like 3 swipes through it until I see that the tips are sealed together. Then I drop, open, and then I come higher. And there we have our fan. And then if you were wanting to go apply it on their lash, on their natural lashes, then you will go back and get a little bit more glue. And how much glue do I get is I like to scoop. So that much. If it's too much, then I just kind of swipe a little bit and that'll be good. Okay. How did it go? Good so far? I hope so. All right. I'm going to let that go. We're going to do it again. Do it again, do it again. We're going to do 12s now. Let's say we're going to volumes. This client wants a volume set. So how much I pick for that is just a little bit more. Just right there. And then again, a tight squeeze. Oh, another thing is, depending on where you pick up, from the middle to the top to the bottom, will give you a different style as well. So you'll get a short stem, a middle stem, like a regular stem, or a higher stem. And these will give you each different looks. So play with those as well. See what kind of style it give you. I just always go towards the middle. Remember to tight grip and then pull your weight. All right. And again, we're going to move on. We're going to slow motion, put pressure in between our fingers, and then loosen up your thumb pressure without opening the tweezers fully or at all. And then tighten it once you like the fan. If you don't like it, go back again and loosen up the pressure on that thumb again. All right, if you are satisfied, bring your glue up. And then we're gonna tap the tip. So let's say this is the process I go when I am lashing a person, my client. So I go first, find the area that I wanna go lash, or the section. So if you're working on a map, then let's say I'm working with the 12 right now. So I'll pick up the 12, do this, go find the lash next without dipping first. This is what I'm doing, no glue at all yet. Find the lash, have my isolation tweezer ready, and then I go and dip. So at first I just dip the top, do my swipes, make sure I seal my ends, bring it higher so I can comfortably place that lash on the extension. So once I pick it up higher, I pick up a little bit more glue, dip, and then I go apply onto the natural lash. And then you want to wrap. So I'll make another video once I have a new mannequin head. I threw it out because it was just beat up and I didn't have no lashes for it either. So I just want to order a new one. And so I'm going to make another video on how to apply lash extensions. And also I know somebody else mentioned about when to use certain types of curls. So I'll probably talk about that in the next video as well. So right now we're just getting prepared for the fanning, but that's how I do it. And then you see nothing is sticking out, everything is good. So this is how your fan should look like. All right, you shouldn't have one sticking out, because if it is, then it's going to bother the client at some point and it's going to poke them on their eyelid. So that could be uncomfortable. Let's do the 11. So let's say this client wants a mega volume look. So how much hair do I pick up for that? So I'm gonna pick up about this. Tighten pressure, pull your weight. And then again, all right, so these days, put pressure at the bottom, loosen up your thumb pressure. And then you got that. Bring your glue back. Tap the top of the glue with just the tip and swipe through. And then I let go. And I come up higher. And I dip again to apply the lash. All right. All right, so I hope that helps with how much hairs I pick up for each style that I do, like hybrid, classics, volume, and mega volume. So if you still have any questions, please let me know. Let's move on to picking up 10s. So 10s, pick up as much as you want, doesn't matter at this point. So I'm gonna hold in the middle still and pull your way. I'm going to put pressure at the bottom and then loosen up the pressure on your thumb. You might see some hairs. You see how that one lash, I would grab my other lash extension, or not lash extension, my other tweezer, and I would just pull it off. Especially when you're doing a set. I don't got time to let it go. And sometimes I would put my pinky to help me be sturdy. So if you feel like you're not being sturdy enough, then, oh, I'm just gonna let this one go. All right, just like that. Tap the top of the glue and swipe through. And let go. And dip again to lash. Okay, so now let's do 9. So how you do short lengths? Short lengths are kind of hard because our thumbs are more chubbier. So you're gonna pick it up higher now. I can only lash up to 9, fan up to 9. Anything shorter I cannot do because of my nails. They're just so long, and then it's just harder. So I end up using pre-mates for those. But for 9s, I'm still able to. So I'm gonna go higher though. We can't. There's no room for my thumbs to hold them at the middle. So I'm gonna go a little higher, and then pull your way. And then same method, slowly pinch, put pressure, and there you have it. You can see these little hairs are spread apart. That's okay, because the glue will help us seal that as well. And there you go. I'll do another 9 again. There you go. I know you can see that little one that's sticking out. But this one should be fine. It looks really short. I don't know if you guys can see it in person, but let's do another one. If it was like a long one sticking out, I wouldn't do that one. There you go. All right, so hopefully this video helped you guys. My suggestion for you guys is to keep practicing until you get it, until your fingers understand what you're doing, until you build that muscle memory of fanning, you know what to do. And I promise you, you'll get faster at fanning. You'll understand it. So yeah, keep practicing. Practice on your downtimes, even if it's 30 minutes, 20 minutes, 10 minutes in between clients. I suggest you to keep practicing until you get it. And I promise you that you will get it, because I struggled. I struggled a lot to learn how to fan. And I purchased easy fanning to start with in the past when that was a thing. I hated those now. I thought I knew how to work with those, but they are hard. I don't like the base. It just doesn't do a skinny base for me, and I love skinny bases. So, or stems, sorry, stems. So, yes, keep practicing, girls. I will get back to you guys in the next video. Again, put any comments down below if you need extra help. Any video suggestions you guys think of, please let me know. I'll have everything linked down below. Please subscribe to my videos or my channel, and so you guys can be up to date on what's new of me and my life and my journey in lashing. I would keep you guys updated with that. So until next time, bye. Take it home.